Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to those who are new to my channel. My name is Ashanti and in today's video we'll be talking about facts about London and the pros and cons of living there. So fact number one of living in London is that it is filled with people of different ethnic minorities. So when you are living in London you get the chance to learn about different cultures. So the second fact about living in London, and the pro about it, is that you don't need as much of a car as how you would in Lincolnshire, because you got lots of options of transport such as the underground tube, buses and taxis that runs during the nights even as well, and you don't have to worry about being stuck while you're living in the capital. Another good thing about London is that a lot of things are near to each other and places are near to each other also, and they are pretty much walking distances. So you don't have to worry about travelling all that far, depends on where you are planning on going, to get to where you need to be. And also, another thing about London is that you've got lots of places that you could visit, such as visiting Buckingham Palace on the inside if you guys can afford it. Visiting St Paul's Cathedral, also you got the Tate Gallery, you got the Science Museum, and you got the Houses of Parliament also. So that's all that's all the pros of living in the capital of the United Kingdom. So now that we're on to the cons of living in London, and the facts about it is that it has very, very high air pollution, and it's not good for anyone's lungs. So it will affect your breathing, it will affect your health, and even worse, it can cause you to have asthma attacks as well, if you guys have a history of having asthma. The second con about living in London is that the ULEZ charges are everywhere in London, even in all boroughs of London. Now, it once used to be in certain parts of London, but recently it has spreaded to all boroughs of London. And also, if you are a motorist and you happen to be driving in London or living outside of London but yet driving it into the capital, and you don't have a newer car and can't afford one, then it's going to be stressful for you guys, because each time you drive to other parts of London you're going to find yourself getting penalised with the amount of £12.50, and it's going to be a lot of money for a lot of people. So yeah. And also, following that, you can hardly park anywhere in London freely, because if you were to stop off anywhere in London, even to drop off a friend or family, then you're gonna even get fines for it. Not even to even park outside your house in London, you can even get fined for parking outside your house in London, which I don't find to be very fair for a lot of people. So in London you have to make sure you have a driveway also. Now, London is not the same London as how it used to be when I was a little girl. Now, I personally used to live in London a long time ago, and from my experience it never used to be like that. We used to park anywhere freely without any worries of getting fined or having to pay like road charges just for parking outside our homes, or even to drive freely in London without having to be penalised and to pay £12.50 a day, which I now find to be very ridiculous, by the way, that you now have to pay all that amount of money each time you drive to other parts of London. So yeah. And the fact that I was born there and I was brought up there originally. So I'm originally a Londoner who happens to be now a resident in Lincolnshire, and that's where I came from originally, as you can tell by my accent, if some of you can hear it. So yeah. Now, in my other video I have talked about the ULEZ charges as well, and it's called like the pros and cons of moving to Lincolnshire or living in the county, if you want to check it out. I will put that in the description box below. So if you want to watch that after this video, you can see it for yourself. Now moving on to the next con about living in London is that the capital is very busy and it is crowded. Unfortunately, also you got more aggressive drivers on the roads, and also you got some of them that can be very rude and nasty to other motorists on the streets as well. So some of them don't care, some of them don't consider others, unfortunately. And following that, London has a very, very much higher crime rate, including lots of stabbings especially, which is unfortunately not safe for some people to live in London. It doesn't make London a safer place to actually live there. And finally, you got the housing prices that are very, very much sky high. And a lot of people cannot afford to live in London because it's very, 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 very expensive. It used to be cheaper once upon a time, but now the house prices are so high that the average person can't even afford to buy a house in London. If you are lucky enough, then that's good on you guys. And yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. That's it for this video. If you have enjoyed it, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And if you have also enjoyed this video, please give it a like by giving it a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And also for more notifications, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos whenever I post them. Okay guys, see you later, and I shall see you next time. Bye.